First one on, so. Oh,
Good morning.
hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good too. Are you home? It looks like.
Yep, I'm home for a few days.
Yay!
I know. Got home last night.
All's well on the home front?
So far, so good.
All right. Your mom and dad, good?
They're holding steady.
Good.
That's all we can ask for. So
Yeah.
they're holding steady. So how are you doing?
Good. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah. What you working on?
Fading lines.
Ah,
I'm doing the sleeves. I'm getting ready for my decrease. I did my 20 row, well, actually I did 25 rows. And then now I'm decreasing.
okay.
What are you working on?
I'm still working on Delta. I'm
How's
still working on the body.
Ooh, look at how pretty. Love the colors.
Thank you. Yeah, here's
Wow.
the front. I was about to measure, but I'm working on the ribbing.
Wow, you're far.
So it doesn't feel like it.
Oh.
It feels like I've been working on this forever. Um,
You're using fine, right?
yeah. I was hoping for 2 inches already on the ribbing, but I'm at 1.5 inches. So I still have 4 inches to go technically.
Woo.
But I think I'm gonna go till I finish this ball and see where I'm at measurement wise.
But
Because
you still,
I have sleeves to do, and I only have one 400 skein left because I only got two and they're only 400. If they weren't just 400, I might feel a little more comfortable. Feel like I had a little wiggle room, but I'm nervous not having wiggle room.
and what size are you making?
Well, my size is Nicola's, so there's no set, there's no small, medium, large. It's based on measurements.
Right. Forgot
So,
that.
yeah. So we'll see. But we'll see how far I get. I mean, I've still got quite a ways to go in the ball. And if I can get the ribbing done, just have to like bind off on with the second one, I think I'll be fine. But I may not bind off. I may hold off and I'll do the sleeves and then bind off because then I have to do the band. But I just really would like to get the body done.
Forgot about the band.
Yeah. The band is only 10 rows, and I've decided I'm not doing buttonholes. Because I've decided I'm just not gonna do buttons.
I like open sweaters.
Yeah. I don't know. Right now, I just don't want to do buttons. So
I'm with you. Now that we've done, so many without buttons, I'm more
yeah,
comfortable.
yeah. And I think, if I do another, I like this pattern and I would probably do another one. I might do it a DK and maybe that one I'll do buttons.
So you have two skeins of 400 each.
So I've got 800 of each one. I'm sure I have enough. I'm just super paranoid because I can't get either. I'm not worried at all about the lighter color in the sleeve
Mm-hmm.
because that's just stripe. And I have a whole entire ball of
Oh.
that. And I just needed it for 3 rows, the last stripe here for 3 rows. So I know I have plenty of this for the sleeve. It's this one, the sparkly one, that I'm not sure. So I will just keep plugging along and see where this gets me. And then I might do the sleeves and get them done. I might not bind this, bind the bottom off. I may just put it on a holder and do the sleeves and then see where I'm at.
Yeah. Well, I have yarn put aside for Delta,
Yeah.
and I'm waiting to see how you do
Yeah.
because I have 2. It's kind of a maroon color,
Uh-huh.
raspberry, more of a dark raspberry,
Yeah.
and the gray. I have 2 skeins of the raspberry, and I have like a skein and 3/4 of the gray
Yeah.
that I'm gonna couple.
Would the gray be kind of what you start with at the top?
Yep. The gray would be the ribbing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I may flip them because I have 2 full skeins of the raspberry and a skein and maybe 3/4
Mm-hmm.
of the gray.
Well, and it depends too on what they are because, of course, I picked the 2 colors that the fingering's only 400, and
Mm-hmm.
most fingering is 440 or 460, 470. So you don't have to worry so much.
Right.
Of course, I picked Life in the Long Grass, and the one I picked, is 400, and then the sparkly one was 400. So, and I know I'll be fine. I'm just super paranoid. I know it's all going to work out and I'll have plenty and I won't need to play yarn chicken, but part of it's knowing I can't get it anymore.
Right.
I think that's part of my paranoia. There's none on hold for me behind the counter.
There's no counter.
Yeah. So, that's got me a little, ooh. But like I said, the lighter color, I know I've got plenty. And I'm really hoping I might even have enough to make a pair of those socks you just made. The ped ones. Can't even think of the name of them now.
Large peds.
Yeah.
I happen to be working on them right now.
Yeah. I'm hoping I have enough of the lighter color, and then I would just get a non-sparkly but kind of the same color to do, the contrasting color. But we'll see. I got to get this done. I got to work on this.
When we go to Mackinac in October, we're going on a bus.
Ooh.
I'm thinking that the perfect pattern to take would be Delta.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Dale and I went to the Woolen Winery last weekend.
Oh, yes. How was it?
It was okay.
Yeah.
But the weather was horrible.
Oh.
And well, I mean, for the vendors, for people,
Right.
so I don't think all the vendors were there.
Right.
And I think there were 14, didn't it say 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, 14 vendors were there. And when we got there, it was around 10:30.
Right.
And the first one we came to, they were trying to put up like a surround to protect them against the rain that was supposed to be coming in big time.
Right.
And so Dale helped him do that with his tallness. But there weren't a lot of people there.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a good number, but compared to what they've had in the past,
I'm sure the weather kept everybody away.
yeah. But I ended up, my first purchase was Dale's first purchase, we'll rephrase that, was a dress. A nice sundress, kind of flowy and
Right.
pockets and everything. And then he found some yarn there for his weaving. And then what we did is we went through almost all of them. But when I found the dress, I went, oh, I really like this. And so I bought the dress and he bought the yarn. And then we finished going around. And then I went back to the Yarn Gardens booth. And I bought yarn, but we're at camp, so I didn't bring it up, to make the flower blossoms cowl.
Okay. I'll have
Because
to look up.
I thought doing the sweater would be a little much. for
Well,
me.
Jean, that's the sweater you did, right?
Shoot.
The flower blossom? Let me look it up.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Total blank here.
I guess that means she's not gonna make a second.
I wonder what the, shoot.
No, maybe that's not
Pressed
the one.
flowers, pressed flowers.
Pressed flowers.
Pressed flowers, okay.
So
We'll get it right. Oh,
All I
that's
could think of was
pretty.
Alpine Bloom. I knew that was not right.
That'll be pretty.
So those aren't my colors, but that's the cowl.
Oh, I love
Okay.
that. How the color, oh, that's cool.
But that's not mine. I bought different colors. Kind of a tealish green, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Like a teal green with a pretty yellow.
Is it
Ooh.
fingering weight?
No, DK, right? DK.
Okay, same as a sweater? Cool.
I'm thinking my next sweater needs to be DK or chunky or bulky or
No kidding.
something large.
Where you get to use big needles.
Yeah. I just got to spend the week with my 11-year-old nephew. He was up with his dad and mom from Utah. And so this morning I need to print out the Anne Frank pattern again. And I'm like, okay, looking through, I found a hat that's the Minecraft character from video games, which he likes. And I'm like, looking at, I'm like, ooh, I should make that. That looks like it might whip up quick. And it's like size 13 and 15 needles. I'm like, yes. That's even better. So,
Good morning.
good morning.
Morning.
How
Oh,
are
yeah.
you all?
I'm good. Trying to adjust to being back home.
Oh, hi, Mary.
Hi. Can you see my picture?
No,
There you
I had it on speaker view instead of gallery view. Now I got you.
Oh, yeah. So you're back home, Carolyn?
Yep, I got home last night. I'm home for a week, so
Okay. And how's it up north? Everything good up there?
status quo. We're just holding steady.
Is mom home?
Yep, we're holding steady.
Cool.
So
So, no events is a good thing.
I didn't have any events, so I'm hoping this week there's no events that when I go back I have to readjust to, but because that happened last time I was home, there was some events and I'm like, real
Oh, boy.
nervous what to go back but but then, we had a smooth sailing while I was there, so we had no events. We had some good times, and my brother-in-law, sister-in-law, nephew came from Utah for a visit. So we had some really nice time. They get to come once a year, so they got to come spend time with grandma and grandpa, and
Great.
um,
And the weather's been nicer. Thank goodness.
yeah, the smoke has been so bad up there. I'm sure
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys had it down here too, but the smoke, oh my gosh, has
Yeah.
been so bad.
That's too bad, because then you don't want to sit outside with that.
Yeah. We were still going for drives because, windows up and all of that, but
Yeah.
I think Thursday it was the worst I've seen it.
Really.
My grocery delivery kept getting pushed back. I was supposed to be delivered Wednesday night, and finally when they said, well, it won't be here till between 11 and 12, I'm like, no. I called them. I said, no, first thing in the morning. And then first thing in the morning, they started pushing it back, and I was like, okay. So at 10 to 7, I got, when they pushed it back already, I'm like, yeah. I got up, ran and got orange juice and English muffins to get us through breakfast. And I thought, okay, well, whenever it gets here now. Because at this point, we're good. So at this point, we're good with whatever comes.
Nobody was picking up the order is what it was.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, with that unfortunate situation at the Walmart.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Walmart was closed, so people started going to Meijer
Okay.
more, and Meijer was running out of stock.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause
Packed
the
to gills
shopper-
there.
Yeah, the shopper that did pick it up and brought it to me Thursday morning, he apologized. He's like, yeah, he goes, we've just been slammed. He said, with
Yeah.
Walmart closed for almost 5 days, stock is running out at Meijer, both Meijer up there. They don't have enough, plus shoppers are on vacation this time of year.
Right.
I think I got my order between 8 and 9, the 8 and 9 o'clock time frame. And he said, he looked, he goes, there's still 63 orders sitting in queue to be picked up for that time frame.
Oh, my God.
And there's just not enough people,
Oh, my gosh.
not enough shoppers because, they're on vacation or, they're just, there were a lot more people ordering to be delivered, plus vacationers order to be delivered to the hotels or whatever.
Right. Yep.
So,
Oh.
and it's a sign of the times too, because I kind of, I was a wow moment. I was registering mom, she had an EKG, this was several weeks back, and it was at the hospital, so we're at the desk, and then all of a sudden a ship shopper comes in with a bag of clothes, like a pair of sweats and a sweatshirt or t-shirt, because for someone to go home. They didn't have clothes to go home in. And so they ordered clothes to be delivered to the front desk and then sent upstairs so they would have clothes to go home in because, for what they came, through the ER in their jammies and
Oh, yeah.
needed a change of clothes to go home.
Oh, wow.
When, I was telling the girl who was registering, because she took the information, took the items and the bag and who it was for and all that. And I told her, I said, wow, that is a sign of the times. I said, she goes, you don't know how often this happens.
Oh, wow. I
Um,
never thought of that. Huh.
yeah.
Probably should have done that.
But how's everybody else doing?
Good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Jean, how you doing?
Good, thank you. Sorry, I was counting.
She had that I'm in the tense look on her face. Don't bug me, I'm counting face.
I'm trying to do the decreases on the sock and, do the same amount on each side.
Oh, you're working on a
I
large.
started, okay, this is my third pair of large pads, but I'm
Yeah.
calling them cheater large pads.
Because?
Because I got on Ravelry and somebody used a long tail cast on instead of provisional. And I thought, I'm trying that. Yeah, I'm real happy with it so far.
What's the difference?
For me, the provisional cast on is really, really fiddly because you're knitting this in the round. And then you've got this, I've got an extra set of needles flipping and flopping around, and you have to do short rows. So you're back and forth, and it's a lot of needles, right, Mary? Or did you-
Yes.
So I thought, I'm gonna try that. And
So how did you attach it?
so I just used for the long tail cast on, just, there's like those little sideways loops on the bottom. They're not really loops, but I just picked up along the bottom of the cast on the same number of stitches. And
Oh.
I tried to line them up so that I think I got them pretty straight. And yeah. Oh, and the other cheater thing I did too, stockinette instead of ribbing.
On the inside?
Yeah, because for me, again, when you ribbing, there's no right or wrong side, and doing the short rows and you're back and forth, and I lose track of which is the right side and which is the wrong side.
Yep.
So,
That
Well,
color's beautiful.
oh,
When I
thank you.
get, when
That's
I
from
get
that's
those,
from the trunk show that's going on. I think today's the last day for it. It's called Kaleidoscope.
that is pretty. I love the
Thanks.
kind of hot
I
pink.
think-
Where's it from?
Adelaide Fibers. Is she in Charlotte? She's somewhere.
She's somewhere between you and I think Charlotte. Somewhere in there.
So where did you
Adelaide
pick it up?
Fiber.
Did you mail order it?
There's I don't know if she's got Etsy or what she's got for,
Okay,
yeah, but
okay.
I wonder if anybody carries her yarn around here.
They probably do.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I'm not sure where. So yeah, here's mine.
Nice, very nice.
So it's coming.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know what it is about this. It's very addictive knitting for me.
Well, it was quite a challenge at the beginning, I thought.
Yes, but you
But
did
once
it.
I figured out like that heel flap where you flipped around that needle and then you just pick up off the needle, that's kind of a neat idea. But you're
Did-
right, there's a lot of needles flopping around.
There's a lot of flopping. But I think that part's worth it, because then when you're going to pick up stitches, it's all done.
Yes.
So I like that part. And the other thing that I learned is how, so like I'm doing it right now, when you do the slip, slip, knit decrease, you know how it doesn't match the knit two together.
Okay.
Typically, and she has you, the next round after the decrease, she has you knit through the back loop,
Yes.
and it just really smooths it out.
Yeah.
So at least on this project, you know what I mean? With the every
Yep.
other, I don't know if that plays into it or not, but I've been, yeah, actually looks better than my knit two together side.
Well, one of these days that will be it's on my to-do list, so one of these days.
Yes.
When life goes back to normal.
Yep, we'll see. I would just really like to do a pair of socks, because I haven't done a pair of socks in a while and like to.
Are you working on your Delta today?
Yep, I am. I just finished.
Nice. Oh, I just love your colors.
I do
Yeah.
too.
Beautiful.
And your 2 balls of each color is plenty.
So far, I'm on the ribbing
Okay.
and I've got about 4 more inches to go on the ribbing. And I've got this left, just about 30 grams. I weighed it not too long ago. And then another whole skein.
Of the dark?
of the dark.
Oh, wow, okay, and
So there are
then,
plenty.
And then I have, I only used needed this one for 3 rows. And
Okay,
this
so
is,
that's your
yeah.
second skein,
yeah, I'm on my
Okay.
this is the second scheme, but I only needed it for 3 rows.
okay,
Um,
so then you should have plenty just for the sleeves, right?
I'll have plenty for the sleeves. And then there's the band
Yeah.
and, you know,
Okay,
I should have plenty, like I said, I'm just super paranoid.
yeah, right, that's what you guys were talking about when I logged on, I'm with you
Yeah.
on that too.
I think mainly because I know these were only 400
Right.
yards.
Oh,
And
yeah.
most of the fingering I used to is between 440 and 470. So you know
Right.
you've got extra to play with. But I'm sure I will be more than fine. It's just the paranoia.
Right, but you can always, especially since you've already weighed it, you can always just do a shorter sleeve if you need to, right?
Yeah. Yep. Well, and especially because it's kind of a drop sleeve.
Oh, yeah, that's true
Comes
too.
down and then there's a large cuff. Technically, the cuff
Okay.
is supposed to be the same as the body cuff. So there's not a lot, I'm not gonna need a lot of this,
Gotcha,
the lighter color. So I'm really hoping I can use it for a pair of the socks you're doing
yeah,
and just find a non-sparkly of this color to,
yeah.
match with it.
You weighed that, Jean. Was it 60 or 64 grams a whole pair of socks? I remember it was in the 60s. I wrote it down, but do you think I know where?
Well, no. First, oh, shoot, did I write it? I don't think I wrote it down either. Oh, did I put it in the group chat? That's funny.
No, I think we just talked about it. It would be last time, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because
I
I
think.
remember doing it. But are you trying to get two pair out of one ball of yarn?
Well, I won't have any trouble because I have a whole ball of yarn for the main color and I have a whole ball of yarn for this gold.
Yep,
So I have plenty of yarn, but I was looking at another situation where I might be able to do something. And I don't remember the situation now. It's been too long ago. But yeah. Did you do that arch in the middle?
I did.
I'm skipping that. I just don't know if I want that hugging my foot like that.
No, I don't blame you at all. That's the other cool thing about that pattern is all the options.
Yes. Yep. Well, I was thinking about doing the toe in the gold color.
Oh, yeah,
Then I might be able to reverse it, right?
Yeah.
for sure.
So, yeah. So I have to show you this other little, we were on the yarn crawl, the Heartland one. And I saw this sweater, little baby sweater. Let's see,
Oh,
Oh, how cute.
got that bubble texture.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I came home, I saw it last weekend and I came home and I've got it there. I'm on the first sleeve there.
wow. That's a bobbly baby sweater, huh?
Isn't that cute?
That is cute.
What's the name of it?
Let me find it. I got the pattern right here. Let me see. It whipped up pretty quickly and I love it. Bubble stitch cardigan.
Oh, how cute.
Is it plain on top and then bubble under the arms?
Yes,
Okay,
the arms are plain also.
okay.
That is
Took me a
so
minute to
cute.
figure out the bubble stitch part, but after that, it's been really a nice, easy knit. So I've really been enjoying this. It's by, where'd that page go? Julie Taylor. It says the original pattern is from lovefibers.com. But I think I bought it on Ravelry. Let me see here. I think it's in my Ravelry page. Did you find it, Jean?
I found it, yes.
Yeah, I thought it was on there. So I saw that. I'm like, oh, I have to make that. I hope sometime I have a baby to give it to. But I have to make that.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I bet my granddaughter would love that.
Yeah, I can't remember what size it goes to. I bought 3 skeins of baby. What was that? It wasn't real expensive. Vintage baby, is it? Is that right? Yeah, vintage baby. And I looked at the how many yards you needed, and I made the 6 to 12 month size. Looks like it goes up to 2 to 4 years.
Yep. And I
But the
bet, is
yeah.
the top down, I bet you could make it with worsted weight on a bigger needle and
Possibly.
What was the name
Possibly.
again?
Bubble
Stitch
cardigan.
cardigan.
I just found it.
It's adorable.
Yes, it is.
And that vintage baby is not all that expensive. And I found that sage green and I just love it. That is the daughter's color.
vintage, is that,
Ooh.
who makes vintage? Is it
Barocco.
Barocco? That's right, okay.
Yep.
Ooh, that is
I
pretty.
I couldn't tell you what I paid for it, but you know, we were on a yarn call. You can't help
It
yourself.
doesn't matter, right?
Right. Well, I decided I'm gonna have a tote, not a tote, one of those tubs, plastic tubs, you know, in my closet that says baby on it. And I'm gonna start throwing things in the tote as I make them.
Yep.
Then when it's time, I'm sure between my 4 nieces and nephews and my 2 kids, there'll be somebody.
Yep.
If it isn't, you know, the daughter, there'll be somebody. So, and you know what? If there isn't, then I can always donate it.
Yep.
Yep.
But that was such an enjoyable knit. It's just like fun. It was easy. I could watch TV. You know, it's just garter stitch edgings and a basic raglan. Real easy. She wrote it just as easy as it could be, I think.
Did you see it has the cardigan, socks, hat, and then like a jumper type thing?
I did
Yeah.
not see that.
Look,
Yep. The hat is adorable.
isn't it?
Yep. You can get,
Oh, the bubble bonnet, is that the hat?
yep.
No, I didn't see that. I'm looking right now. Bubble bonnet. Oh, well, I may have to go get some more of that green. I was thinking, diabetic babies tend to be big. That's why I thought, well, I'm not gonna make the smallest size.
Yeah.
And I already bought the buttons. I don't know where they are right this second, but they're little tiny wooden buttons. They're adorable. So yeah, I may have to get some more of that color. Oh my gosh. What else is there? I see the bonnet. Oh wait, here we go.
Look at
Let's
set
see.
2.
What's that?
It's called Baby Stitch, Bubble Stitch Baby Set 2. That's the
Bubble
full name of it. Gives you all 4 of them.
Okay, bubble stitch. Oh, look, she has some with embroidery on it.
Yep. If you just go to her shop, you can see a whole bunch of different things.
I see that.
Oh,
my
a blanket.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Well then.
Little bubble stitch booties.
Oh boy.
So cute.
There's a bubble stitch blanket. We're just sending you right down the rabbit hole, Mary.
You sure are. There's a blanket too?
Yeah.
There it
Fix-
is.
There's a pixie hat and a bubble bonnet and the bubble pixie hat, so you can do the pointy one or just the regular bonnet.
Oh my gosh. I was looking for a blanket that, I don't like the blankets with all the holes in them because I worry about the little fingers getting caught in there.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, oh my goodness. I'm in trouble now.
Yep. We just sent Mary down the rabbit hole here.
You sure did.
Down the bubble hole, we should say.
Look at that aviator hat. Do you see that one? Cozy or Corey aviator hat.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, this little top knot too.
Oh yeah, very cute.
Darlene has done that one. I know
That's
she-
Oh, yeah,
adorable.
that's cute.
yeah.
Well, we got to save her in my favorites.
Yep. Oh my gosh, you go to page 2.
I
Look at
just
these
went
little
there.
look at these little booties.
Yeah.
Oh, they look like little boots.
Yep. And then she's got a whole little penguin family.
I just saw this.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be needing that pattern.
And look at the Christmas ornaments.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we just all went down the rabbit hole with this one. Thanks, Mary.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mary.
Oh boy.
And look at the little bunnies.
Adorable.
And I'm loving these little booties.
Those are
Oh, yeah.
adorable. Robert and
I
Rosie
like
Rabbit.
that embroidered, let's see, Kenzie embroidered cardigan. That's beautiful. I just wonder if you stretch it, how does that work with the embroidery?
I don't
You
know.
know? Well, I may have to find
you
out.
put it on,
Ah,
put the embroidery on after you block.
Oh, that's probably, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, you'll have to figure it out when you make it, Mary.
Yeah, I think I probably will.
well,
Keep
the
it
places that they have it, like on the cardigan, you shouldn't need to stretch it too much. You know what I mean? Of course, it
Around
is a
the
baby,
ear.
so they do
Yeah.
need to.
Isn't that cool?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. See, I used to do quite a bit of embroidery for a while. Oh, it's so adorable. Oh, I was looking through the pictures on the cardigan, and there's a purple one that's just lovely. Oh my goodness.
Be right back.
Well, I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to mail order to the store I bought this green from. It's not real close, and that way I can get the same green, right?
Yep.
And that way I can use my leftovers inside or maybe I'll just have to make a trip down there, but not for a little bit because I spent enough right this minute. Oh goodness. We did have a lovely time.
Well, that's
We were
good.
gonna go 4 places yesterday and we went to the 2 places we wanted to go the most. And at the end of the second one, she looked at me and I looked at her and I'm like, I'm tired. She said, so am I. I said, do you want to go to any more? And she said, not really, do you? And I'm like, nope. We were gonna go to 4. Oh goodness, we went to 4 last weekend and had a great time, but all 4 of those were like real close together,
Yeah.
10 minutes apart or something. But this weekend, they weren't as close, so we would have had to go from like south of Ann Arbor to Livonia was the
Yeah.
next one, and it's like, you know what? It was about 40 minutes away, I think, and I said, I'm done, and I spent plenty of money. I think that I'm ready to go home, put my feet up, and knit.
Yeah. Well, I sent the Ohio ones to my daughter, And
Yeah.
she found that there was a couple of them that were close to her. So
Yeah.
she's stamping out some stores for us to go to next time I come down to visit. There's-
Okay.
There's we know of at least one store by her that wasn't on the crawl.
Okay.
So we already had that one down. Then we found two more that were on the crawl that are close by. So
Oh, yeah, you could hit 4. Yep.
yeah. So
It's so much fun. And like I saw this cardigan in the one called Rosewood. It's a fairly new shop. And where is that down by? Oh gosh. It's down in the like Berkeley, I want to say sort of near Farmington Hills sort of place. Let me see if I
Okay.
can find it on my thing. It's called Rosewood Yarn Shop. It's in the Rosewood Plaza. And I enjoyed that shop a lot. Rosewood. Garfield Road, Clinton Township is what it lists it as. And it's only been there for a couple of years maybe, and she's got it set up beautifully. Macomb County, Clinton Township is the name of the city, I guess, Clinton Township. And she has her own yarn line, which is gorgeous. She dyes.
mm-hmm.
So I had a really nice time at that shop. Quite expensive, you know.
Yeah.
But that's where I saw the cardigan. What's Diane working on?
Fading lines. I'm doing the sleeves.
What is it?
Fading lines. You know,
Oh, fading lines. Oh, yes. Yep. I remember you showing that to me. Yep. Beautiful.
And once the sleeves are done, are you done?
yeah.
Woohoo!
But because I'm working on a dark brown, I like doing it when there's a lot of light.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And I was really counting on doing it on the porch up here, but because it was so hot, this is the first chance I have to really work on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And believe it or not, I'm only doing one sleeve at a time.
Oh.
Wow. Are you feeling okay? I thought I felt the earth shake a little bit there. Of course, I've never done two at a time, but there's times when you're doing a sleeve. I see the value of just getting them both done.
Yeah.
But I have them both on cables
Yeah.
so that, and I have my markers, so I started on one sleeve and then I did the exact number on the other sleeve. So I'm kind of going back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm trying that method and see if I like it.
I'm going to put my mute on, be back in just a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here.
I'm just really trying to get this ribbing done on the body. And it's not, the right side row is just straight knit. So I feel like, okay, I can do this. But then after a while, it's like, I would say close to 400 stitches, so it, near you think you're at the end and you're only in the middle.
A
And
lot
then the
of
wrong,
stitches.
then the wrong side is, you rib on the wrong side. And then when I was driving yesterday, and I'm thinking about my projects and what, I'm like, well, maybe since I'm really getting tired of this ribbing, I'll just start on a sleeve and go switch to a sleeve for a little bit. Kind of see how that goes. So I'm really tempted. You never know. I might be texting you guys this week and say, yep, finish the sleeve because I got tired of the body ribbing.
Tell me again, what size needles are you knitting on?
I'm knitting on 5s.
5s, okay. I was gonna guess that.
Yep. Yep, I'm doing 5s. Like I said, this little hat for my nephew, beanie hat for my nephew. When I saw it was size 13 and 15 needles, I'm like, yes. I could whip that up real quick. Ooh, what's that? Purple color jeans.
My Komodo, I finally got it hemmed and started one of the sleeves.
Oh my goodness, is that
Okay.
gorgeous?
Yeah, it's that mink yarn.
Yep,
Oh,
Oh, look at how, oh my golly, that's gorgeous.
yep, that is gorgeous. I
it
love that.
just, oh, so soft.
Mine is just in timeout while I'm working on this. When I started mine, I thought, this would be good to wear. My nephew was getting married in June, and I thought, okay, on a Sunday evening, I thought, this would be perfect to have to wear over just, like a black dress or something. I'm really glad I didn't get it done because, we were rained out. We were outside in the rain during the wedding, and I'm like, oh, that would have just been
Stinky.
yeah. Yep. Would have been a mess. So I really want to find some of my scrap worsted and make one of those baby chickens to go with my big chicken.
I really like the baby ones.
Yeah. And I know I have plenty of what I did the stripe in on my big one that I can make a baby one. I just have to find it and with it or my eyeballs, so. I have a laundry basket that I packed. I went up last time with my Swift, my ball winder, all my needle sets,
Good for you.
several projects and patterns. And I maybe, knit I knit the band, finished, got to the band on this. I think I went from there, to here,
Yeah,
but
it's terrible if you run out of knitting.
I know.
I get like almost like a panic feeling.
Yes, yes,
Isn't that funny?
No, it's truthful.
it's truthful, yeah.
I know it.
Well, before Charlene would go on long trips, I'd be like, okay, I gotta make sure I have my projects lined up and enough yarn, and it's like, and I would make a list of things that I wanted to get done while she was gone, and
Yeah.
make sure I had everything for him, and knowing darn good and well, I probably wouldn't even get through half of what I had on the list, but
Right.
it was that panic. And then one time I thought to myself, if worse came to worse, I had the key that I could go
Oh.
in and, if I really ran out of something, and, and then I calmed down. Then she would travel and I would still make my list and I would still get my projects lined up, but I didn't have that panic because I'm like, I have the keys. So if worse came to worse, I'd be okay. I'd just text her and say, hey, I need a ball of this. I need a skein of this,
Going in for a deep dive.
money, but I never had to do it. And I never even
You're
got
right.
close to having to do it. But just the fact of knowing that I could, if
Yes.
I ran into a severe disaster, took the panic away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that kind of totally took the panic away for me.
All you needed was that key.
Yeah, and it could have been, she could have handed me any key and the panic would have gone away, but
Right. That's funny.
I found a pattern for a hat that I really like. It's just simple. But remember my gray and beige striped, and I can't remember what the name of the pattern was. I made it out of Acadia. But the pattern called for 2 colors, and I used my leftover.
yeah.
Oh my golly, that yarn, I forgot how beautiful it was.
Oh, Arcadia, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So I
nice
made it-
yarn.
I made it a little bit bigger, deeper, so that when I put it on, I can either just wear it straight down with the ribbing, or
Mhm.
I can flip up the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
So I was so pleased with myself.
Yep. I'm to the point where I need to do a simple project that I can finish.
Yes.
Because just now I was thinking it's August, it's August 2nd. I have made a car seat size baby blanket, a baby hat, and a set of booties.
And a
And a
sweater.
set of baby mitts. And that's all I've
But-
done.
But
Yeah,
that's for your sweater.
yeah. And that's all I've finished this year so far. Because my Komodo is in timeout and I'm still working on this. So I'm to the point I need to do something
Some
to
hats.
finish, just so that sense of, okay, I finished this.
Right.
Right.
The Anne Frank. You
Yep.
said you were gonna do that. Perfect.
Yep, I gotta do another one of those and another hat and baby booty set, so. Yeah, I may have to take a slight break from Delta to do that stuff. Baby's not due till mid-September, but it'd be good to have it done.
And sometimes these babies come a little earlier than they.
Yeah, that's what happened. So the one in January, she was doing mid-February, and I thought, oh, I got time, and so I was working on the vertebrae sweater. Plenty of time. I'm ready. I've got one row, and then I bind off on the first sleeve, and I get a message from her mom saying, "Baby's here, came early." I'm like, okay, by the time I get the second sleeve done and mailed off to my husband to take next door, Maybe to outgrow this. So I've kind of put it aside and it's in the car. I carry it back and forth with me. And it's still in the same, I need to pull it out and get that sleeve done.
I have to brag on my next door neighbor up here. Quiet time is 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
and you can kind of hear him talking and having fun over there. And he has company. They have company.
Yeah.
11 o'clock comes, you hear the cars start up and go home.
Wow.
They are so, so nice.
Oh, that's good.
That's very nice.
Unlike our new neighbors 3 doors down, the first month they were here, I wasn't here for all the fun, but my husband said, yeah, they had pool parties every day, cars lined up both sides of the road, screaming kids. And he's like, I'm giving them some leeway because they just moved into the new house. It's right around the 4th. They've got a pool, they've got young kids, so they're enjoying it. But I tell you, 4th of July, they lit off fireworks at their house that would rival any town's fireworks. They must have spent thousands of dollars.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
And I'm like, okay, that might be a little much, but I'm like, okay, it's one night, we'll let it go. But yeah. He's like, yeah, it was a bit much when they first moved in for a few weeks.
They have teenagers.
No, they were all young kids.
Oh, we live about probably 2 or 3 miles from a motorcycle crossing. And when they have their weekend crossings,
Yeah.
they a lot of nights, midnight or so, 2 o'clock in the morning, we hear motorcycles racing up and down a road.
Oh, wow.
There's all kinds of wildlife here. And I keep thinking, man, somebody's going to pay a price,
Yep. Well, right as yesterday, as I was on 23, right at the 59 exit, there's like 6 motorcycles. They were in a group, they were all together, and they are weaving, going down the
Oh.
center lane on the line, weaving very closely in and out of traffic,
Oh boy.
and then crossing over. And I saw 2 of them go down the exit ramp, and the other one I saw was behind me in the left lane, and I thought, he's coming over.
Yep.
I was fully prepared to have to slam on my brakes because he was going to cut over, go all down that ramp. Sure enough, he did.
Yep.
But they were just, it's like, okay, they're supposed to be following the rules of the road and staying in the lane,
Right.
is my understanding. But they like to ride the middle line, go
Yep.
between cars.
Yep.
And they just, it's like, okay, you're really banking on the goodness of, your fellow drivers.
That they're paying attention.
Yeah, they're going 90 or faster.
Wow.
Right. It's scary. I do not want to see them laying on the pavement,
No.
I don't want to see it.
No.
When we come up Friday, we're on 96 and same thing. There was a couple of them and they're loud. They're real.
Yeah.
And a couple of them go and then a couple more go. And I said, we're doing 70 and they're passing us like we're standing still.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
go and I said, where's the police?
Yeah.
We go from 96 to 275
Yeah.
and lo and behold, there's the police pulled over a few of them.
Oh, did they?
Good for them.
I was so pleased.
Serves them right. Yeah. Well, coming home
Me-
one time at
Go
Grand
ahead.
Rapids, we got off 131 and we got on 96. And I came close to calling 911 because there was a group of like 10 motorcycles and they were drag racing. They would back up. They had a like controlled motorcycle group they would kind of almost stop the traffic, you know, or get it to a crawl so that the ones in front could get it lined up and then zoom and start dragging down the highway. And it's
Oh,
like, this
wow.
is dangerous. And then they would weave in and
Yeah.
out again and go up, you know, weave in between cars and go up a few cars and then do the same thing again.
Oh my gosh.
And I told my daughter, I said, you know, I said, grab Maisie and hold on to her. I said, I don't know when I'm going to need to slam on the brakes. And I'm like, don't look at these guys, just look down or straight ahead. But I said, I got to get around, you know, got to get either let them get so far ahead or, you know, get past them and just keep going.
Wow.
But it was kind of scary because you just
Yeah.
didn't know what they were going to do. And of course, helmets are all dark and blacked out. So, you know, you couldn't. But it's like, I came really close to calling 911 because I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is just not safe. And it was in the middle of the day and it's like traffic galore. It's just like somebody's going to there's going to be an accident somewhere along the way.
Yep. Well, we had something interesting happen yesterday. We were heading south on 23, and I'm thinking it must have been around the Fenton area. And all of a sudden, everybody was stopped, and you could see a couple of truckers were trying to straddle some lane mark, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the lane things. And sure enough, somebody got out of the U-Haul truck and they went and picked up a dog. There was a dog walking across 23. I
Oh,
don't
no.
know if it had been hit. It was still walking when we saw it. And this guy got out and he picked it up and he got back in his truck and then he ended up getting off the next lane. So the next exit. So I don't know if he was going to see if there was a chip or something or
Yeah.
where this dog came from. But I thought, oh my gosh, all of 23 came to a standstill.
Yeah.
That was,
Wow.
I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah. There's also yesterday a lot of debris on the road. On 75, more north of Flint. I would get alerts on my GPS, you know, object in road on right lane, you know.
Wow.
And I'm like up ahead and I look and sure enough, you know, like just big, you know, parts of tires that had come off and just
Oh,
right in the
yeah.
middle of the road. And it's like, well, glad it's alerting me because you don't want to hit it. You don't want to have to swerve. And
My dad hit a big piece like that, or no, the person before him hit it and then spun it into his windshield and it broke
yeah,
his windshield. And I mean, yeah.
Wow.
I was driving through Chicago at night and the truck in front of me didn't have his load secure and a piece of fiberglass like drywall size
Oh,
came flying and hit my, you know, the hood of my, slid up the hood of my car, my windshield, blocked my view for a minute and then flew off behind me.
oh my gosh.
Didn't damage, scared the bejeebers out of me, didn't damage the windshield, scraped up the hood, and actually a little corner piece of it got wedged in the front grill.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just thankful, you know, because when
That
you
could have
suddenly
been
are
way different.
blinded and you can't see, you panic. It's like, luckily there wasn't other people around and I could just slow down and it quickly flew off. But then the heart starts racing and you're just like, oh my gosh, then
Yeah.
you start thinking worst case scenario. It's like, okay, we're all okay. We're all okay.
Yeah. Scary stuff.
Yeah.
My husband drove semi for a little while and he we're always looking at how the loads are tied down and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, let's get around that truck. I don't want you behind.
Yeah. It's like those logging trucks. I don't like
Yeah.
being behind them. I don't like being inside of them because it's like, okay, they're only holding up those, you know, long logs with like a 2x4.
Yeah.
I'm getting past them. I'm not going to be at the side of it.
I gotta rotate my laundry. I'll be back.
Yeah, I got a lot of laundry to do. Get started on it. I get started on it today, work my way through it.
Yeah,
Mary,
That's something new.
it looks like you
What?
finished your, I saw when you leaned forward. Did you finish your sweater?
I did.
Oh, it's so pretty. That's the Marie Green one, right?
Yes. It's
That is
called,
pretty.
just a minute. What's it called? I can't remember, but it is the Marie Curie. All I can think of is the Ooey Gooey, which is the Rhinebeck sweater from
Andrea Mowry.
Andrea Mowry. Yep,
Isn't
that's all I
it
can think of. Huh?
Olipop?
What's that?
Olipop, is that it?
Astropop.
Astropop. Okay, I
That's what it
thought there
is.
was pop in it.
Yep, that's what it is. Yep. Yep, I wore it yesterday when we went out, so it was fun.
That ooey
I,
gooey
I
one looks like fun too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that one. Although I bought stuff for 4 different sweaters yesterday.
What's one more? What's
Right.
one more?
Oh, we found the coolest yarn. This is made out of sugar cane.
Ooh,
And
that
it's very soft. It's a DK weight. Um, it looks like a lot of embroidery floss twisted together.
yeah.
And it is, let me see here. The company is Circulo. I'm just looking to see where it says exactly. I think it's 100% sugarcane. I'm trying to remember. Yep, it's 100% viscose from sugarcane.
Ooh,
Isn't that interesting?
yeah.
So we both bought stuff to make something just because it
Yeah.
was fun. And it's very soft. And I'm thinking it will be breathable because it's a plant fiber.
Right.
So I thought, well, that's very interesting. And I couldn't decide, did I want red? I went with the red.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be
They
pretty.
had red, they had lavender. Um, I'm trying to think. My friend went with a peach color. But yeah, this red is quite lovely. It's kind of a blue red.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. So let's see if I can remember the sweater that I'm going to make out of it. um, yeah, I have to get all that stuff labeled today because I was so tired yesterday I didn't do it. I try to put it in bags with at least the name of what the plan was.
Yeah. That's always a good thing.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Um, what's it called? I may have to tell you next week.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know I have some notes probably in the bag or something. Yeah, that was, and I wanted to try the Knitting for Olive Pure Silk. That was on my list to find, and I did find it at Spun. And so I've got that lined up for, it's a tea called Cafe Noir, Noir. And it's a basic tee with a lace sleeve.
Ooh, that'd be pretty.
Mm-hmm. So that I wanted to try that silk. Let's see. Yeah, I can't tell you what I was going to make with this. It was something we saw on somebody at that store. What was it called? Ridgeback. Ridgeview. Ridgeview. Let me see if this is right. Ridgeview Tea, I think. Come on. Oh, but it's not in my, okay, let's try again. Oh, I should be able to look at my recents, shouldn't I? I am slow with Ravelry. Yep, this is it. It's called the Ridgeview Tea. We're gonna make. And it's got several lengths. Let me see if I can get a color that'll show. Maybe this one.
Ooh,
It's
that's
got-
pretty.
It's got a lot of design in, can you see the V in the front there?
Yeah,
Just a
Yep.
change in stitches.
yep. That's very
And
pretty.
you can make, I'm gonna make it longer.
Yeah,
But I thought that would be an interesting thing to make out of this sugar cane yarn.
yep.
So we'll see. That's what's fun about going on those crawls is that you see stuff,
Yeah,
you know, and every shop has different stuff.
yep.
So yeah, we only went to, we went to 4 last week and 2 yesterday, and that's enough for now.
Yeah,
But it was some places we hadn't been before, and you know,
that's always fun.
it is fun. And the goal this year was to not be, we didn't want to go out of state this year.
Yeah.
We did go to Ohio last year. But we were just doing some other things this year, and both of us were like, oh no, let's not. We drove into Ohio and back last year all in one day, which you can do, but
Right.
it's tiring.
Yeah. Well, I remember when there was the I-75 crawl, which then expanded into or changed into the Heartland.
That's what we were doing, the Heartland. That finishes
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. But the I-75 one was interesting. Charlene participated in that a couple years, and there were a few couples who had like a small camper, and they started at one end and were going all the way to the other end and hitting every shop.
Wow. How fun.
Yeah.
But I don't know if my budget could manage it.
Yeah. Yeah. As I said, some they didn't really spend anything in, but
Yeah.
it was kind of an adventure for them and they enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
I keep looking at this ribbon going, oh, it's gotta be, getting close to 3 inches. It's like, yeah, then you measure it and you're like, ah, nowhere near 3 inches.
Right. Jean, I showed this, yesterday I ran into this sugar cane yarn. It's viscose made from sugar cane,
Wow, sweet.
and the company is Circulo. And I mean, look at the color.
That's really pretty.
Beautiful blue red. So it's a DK weight and it's very soft. And I'm going to make a tea out of it and we'll see.
Very cool.
We'll see how what it feels like. I think it will be cool. I'm thinking
Yeah.
it will be cool. Yeah. So
What
I'm
yarn
excited
shop did you
about
find that in?
I found that in Plum Tree in Milan, a little bit south of
Oh, okay.
Ann Arbor there.
Uh-huh.
It's fairly close to where my daughter lives.
Oh, okay.
And we hit that one and spun yesterday, and that was the extent. We both had spent enough and we were tired and we came home.
I'm impressed you had that control to be able to do it.
I was tired and so was she. So And the other two places we had in mind for yesterday were kind of far. And we didn't necessarily, they weren't on our top priority list to stop. So, you know, when you're trying to figure out the schedule of what you're gonna do on something
So it
like
wasn't
that,
so much self-control.
yeah, not as much as you'd think. But when you're trying to figure all that out and you're looking at the hours of the shops and you're looking at the locations, because you want to, like the first day we went, we hit 4 that were like 10, 15 minutes apart.
Yeah,
So that wasn't bad because I don't want to just come in for 10 minutes and leave. I want to look around. I want to see the samples.
yeah.
Like there's one in, gosh, I don't know where this is. It's called Unique something.
Uniqueness,
Yeah, where is that?
trying to think.
It's not Farmington Hills, but it's near
No.
there.
Berkeley or
It's
Royal
not
Oak.
Berkeley, but it's near, it's like 10 minutes from Berkeley, I think.
So it's probably Royal Oak, I think.
You know what? I think you're right.
Really?
I think it's Royal Oak. They have quite a selection of church mouse patterns. And I really like those patterns. They're nice patterns. And I always look through and see what they've got, you know. And they
Mhm.
also have a lot of samples and yeah. So I think my main expense there was patterns, but you know, that's okay.
Yep,
I'm accumulating quite the library here.
yep.
Yep, Royal Oak, you're right. Uniqueness, Royal Oak.
Yep, Royal Oak. Yeah, we've been there 2 times now, and we found out as we were checking out this time, there is a place to park for free, but we didn't know it. The first time I got a ticket because I didn't give myself enough time on the meter.
Oh,
And
no.
this time I told my friend, I'm gonna pay for the meter. She was driving, and I said, I'll pay for the meter. And I said, we're gonna put extra time in that meter because I don't want you to get a ticket. I think my ticket was $20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and, you know, I think I spent $5 on the meter, so you know it's worth it.
Yep.
Wow. You saved 15.
Yeah. Well, meters now, you don't just put coins in. You got to do this thing on your phone. It
Yep.
takes me a while to figure it out.
What do you have to do on your phone?
So they don't have each parking spot does not have a place you can pay. There'll be a number of your spot, and then you have to walk maybe 4 or 5 spaces or something to find the pay station. And then you got to carefully follow the directions on the pay station, and you enter in the number of your spot, and then you have to enter in how many minutes you want. And you know, if you just push the spot in and follow the directions, you only got about 20 minutes. So you got to make sure you increase that to what you want because you don't want to be running out, you know.
Yep.
And so yeah, it just took me a bit, and oh goodness.
Yeah, they make it complicated.
Yeah, let's see. The one there, I think we didn't actually use our phone. We actually just followed the pay station prompts and put in a credit card. The one at Spun, I think you pay through your phone somehow. I can't remember now. It's complicated,
Yeah.
you know. Remember when we just put quarters in?
Yep.
Then you have to have quarters.
Well, my father-in-law is convinced that the handicap spaces in downtown Traverse City are free if
Oh,
you have a handicap tag. And I'm like, I'm not taking a chance. They may be, or they may have been at one time. Now I'm not so sure.
yeah.
But not that we go downtown anymore. But I never wanted to take a chance. So after he
Right.
would walk past, I'd stick some quarters in just to be safe.
Oh gosh.
'Cause I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming out of the restaurant with both of you and my car towed. So
Right.
I'm throwing some quarters in anyway.
Well, at that yarn shop, when I got the ticket, I didn't get the ticket till later in the mail.
Oh
So when
wow.
I walked out to my car, I didn't know it.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh.
oh. Well, in the bridges in Bay City, it's the same deal. So 2 of the 3 Bay City bridges are now pay to go across. And it's $5.50. It's more than the Mackinac Bridge. How crazy is that?
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah. And so when we went, about a month ago when we went on a different call, I wasn't sure quite how to get around and where that free bridge was. So then we should have just put no tolls on the thing, but no, did we think of that? No, of course not. So the first time we crossed a bridge and it said we had to pay, but there's nowhere to pay. It says you'll get it in the mail. Okay. So
Yeah.
then we got somewhere and they were telling us more about, how that all worked. And so we were able to go back on the bridge that you didn't pay. But, you could really add up going back and forth there a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
you
especially
know,
if you're not familiar and you don't know and you just keep
right?
going and
And what
Well,
about
and
the
there's
going to
construction
and
everywhere
from?
right now. So that makes it even more challenging.
yeah. And starting Monday, there's going to be, unless they've changed the date, starting Monday, northbound Zilwaukee Bridge is closed. So there's going to be the detour around Saginaw.
Oh,
Unless they've changed the date. But I know last time I heard it was going to start August 4th.
they just take you around 675, won't they?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what the
Yeah.
southbound was. And that was the easiest detour I think I've ever been on.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'll be curious what northbound is like when I go back. But
I would think it would be similar.
yeah. Yeah, my daughter just had to go to Chicago for work and she doesn't even, we could send her our iPass that she could put in her car and, you pay off, they send you, a statement after, but she just goes through and then goes onto the Illinois Toll Road website after she gets back and pays the tolls.
Well, you have to know when you do it that way, you have to know where you got on and where you got off,
Yeah.
like the numbers or something. And I didn't realize that the first time. So when I went on to pay, I had to pay a longer amount because I didn't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot to process when you're not used to
Yeah.
doing, and
Yeah.
you're driving in all that traffic and everything. And yeah.
And I remember the days when you just throw the coins in the basket.
Yes.
In Illinois. We'd go visit my husband's grandpa and it's like 35 cents.
Yes.
We had 2 tolls of 35 cents and he would have it 4 little stacks of 35 cents lined up on the counter.
Yeah.
2 to cover our trip up and 2 to cover our trip home.
Those are the good old days.
Yep. That and sometimes, there wasn't a line. If it was busy traffic, Dad would pull up so I could throw the coins in the basket.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that domestic dispute in Otisville.
The one that was going on the last time when we were on with you?
No, this would have been a couple days ago.
Oh, okay.
Otisville is like maybe 15 miles from me, and I go there occasionally. In fact, I'd been there the day before. There's a really cool little ice cream shop you can go to. And yeah, the guy apparently, him and his wife were having, whatever. And she got out of the house, not totally uninjured, but I don't think he shot at her, maybe just beat her or something. But I don't think she may have sought some medical care, but she wasn't admitted or anything. But they ended up bringing in the bomb squad. He was heavily armed, military style, heavily armed, and he wasn't going to give up. And I think they were there several hours. I think it ended about maybe 1:30 in the morning or something.
Oh, wow.
And they ended up taking some sort of something that they could ram into the second floor of the house, and they threw in, I don't know if you can throw in some kind of smoke or something to get him out, but he had gas masks and stuff, you know. I'm trying to think of how they ended up taking him down, is how they stopped it. But they had state police up the wazoo, and then, you know, the news showed it here, and they had people standing outside. There was even a woman holding a baby standing outside, not all that far away, bullet range, right? And I'm thinking, are you nuts? Now, if that baby got hit with a bullet, that would be child endangerment,
Yeah.
you know? And I thought, why would you stand? They're all watching, you know? And I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get into safety, you know? No
No
way would I
kidding.
be doing that. It was like the house on the other side. It was right off Main Street, and they had Main Street closed. And it was a house on the other side of a subway I go off and on. It's like, oh my gosh. Craziest stuff is happening.
Yep.
People seem to be very angry.
Yeah.
I guess they all need to take up knitting.
There you go.
And watch all those shops start opening.
Yep.
Yeah. No, my friend, she lives even closer to that. In fact, her address is Otisville. And I texted her, I'm like, don't go to Otisville. Don't go to town. And she says, yeah, I saw that. We're not going. Oh, goodness. There's a really
Yeah.
good meat market up there. Um, my husband's always saying, you know, when somebody passes you and cuts you off and that sort of thing, he says, don't make them mad. Just don't make them mad.
Yeah.
Just back off. Don't make them mad.
Yeah. You just never know.
I know it. No, I think the last time, 2 weeks ago when we were on, was when I was telling you about where my mom and dad's property is, and there was a guy that had assaulted his wife, and he was arrested. He was out on bond, and he showed up at the property again, even with a restraining order. And then they couldn't find him. And there is all kinds of places to hide at my folks' place, you know.
Mhm.
And so I don't want my husband there for a while. And I haven't found out if they've arrested him yet, or because they had drones and everything. They were looking for this guy. And there's all kinds of farmland there.
Yeah.
Acres and acres of farmland. You know, there's barns, there's all kinds of places that somebody could hide.
Yeah.
So, in fact, we have like a Christmas tree. I don't know how many acres it is up in the corner of the property, but my folks planted it, you know, probably in the 70s. And these trees are big. I mean, you could easily hide between those trees, you know. But then, you know, there's just lots of barns and chicken coops and all kinds of stuff like that. You
Maybe they could-
search. Go ahead.
with, we had something in, where did they start? But they came into Detroit and it showed coming in up above. And you could see where the cars were because it was dark. And then where the vehicles were, it was like outlined in white.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe they could get something like that.
Like the heat surveillance.
Right, yeah.
Heat surveillance, but if you're in a building, it wouldn't show.
No,
If
that's
you were
true.
hiding out in a barn, I don't know if they had heat surveillance or not. But I know my sister said they had drones out. And they had I don't know, state police involved, and I don't know how many, they had set up a temporary post at a tiny roadside park, I guess.
Hmm.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's just unreal, the angerness, how many angry people there are.
Yeah.
And what can we do about that? I think it's mental health. I don't
I
know.
think they're gonna blame mental health on everything, but when you think about it, it has to take a crazy person or
Right.
mentally ill to do some
To
of these
harm.
horrible things.
To harm people like this. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking too. It's like, how could anyone in their right mind, shoot somebody at close range, or like that guy in the Traverse City Walmart stabbing
Oh.
people? Crazy.
And then when they showed him on TV in the very, very beginning, and the judge was talking to him, and he looks up and he said, "I don't want to talk to you."
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Huh. Wonder how many of them are on drugs.
Don't know. It's just a scary time.
It is.
I'm not going to be on next week because I have to work. I'm filling in for someone. So I want to tell you ahead of time before I forget.
Okay.
There's a lot of traffic out here today. I think there's a car show, like an antique car show, maybe in Vassar, which isn't far from me. Just seems like there's a ton of traffic.
There just seems to be a lot of traffic everywhere anymore right now.
People are just moving around on Saturdays, maybe a lot. Well, I just am
First
going
nice
to enjoy
weekend.
staying home. The smoke's not too bad. Maybe I'll knit outside. Oh, it looks pretty hazy out there.
Is it? Thursday was the worst day here so far. Yeah, I think it's a little hazy, but not like Thursday. I kept thinking, I gotta go clean my glasses. But it was hazy.
Yeah. I have asthma, so I just get
Yeah.
nervous about it,
Yeah.
Um, I love to sit outside and knit. It's just so fun. I
Yep.
see a lot of
Isn't
wildlife
it
out here.
relaxing?
What's that?
I just love that, sitting outside,
Yeah.
looking across it.
Yes.
Well, I think ragweed season is upon us also,
Ooh,
Yes.
really, really close.
I think I can sit outside during ragweed season, but the one that gets me is cottonwood.
Cottonwood is not fun either. It was
When it's
bad
blowing
this
around,
year.
I cannot be outside. And they've already taken a few cottonwood trees down here around our home, but there's one really big one that we're gonna have to hire down because it's kind of close to the house. And it's
Okay.
too much for my husband to do now. So we're talking about how much we could spend to get that down, at least get it dropped in the driveway so he could then pick up the branches and,
Mhm.
he has a backhoe, but he doesn't have like a lift, where you could lift yourself up and cut down pieces. So
like a cherry picker.
yeah, we don't have that. I mean, he would love to do it. It's just too much for him now.
They
Kind of
just
a
have
risk.
to learn. Stop. You don't do that anymore. You hire people to do it.
Yeah. Well, he has a sawmill and he absolutely loves sawing up lumber and stuff. And he has a lot of old equipment around and he likes to fuss and fix those things. And, he's driving around different tractors and, his friend comes over and they saw up lumber and they
Very
have a
cool.
ball. And that's fine. But yeah, he's just this one that's by the house. It's really big. It's like, let's hire a company to come in that's, they have more specific equipment and they probably have insurance in case something happens.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they actually know what they're doing. Go figure.
Yeah. I think he probably could, because you have to tie it a certain way, cable it or something. I think he probably could do that, but it's just too much for him to do. And count on feeling okay to do it. Because, the stuff that's already down, which they came through the ditch here and cleaned it out and left a big piles of logs and stuff here. That stuff you can stop and, finish it another day. But when you're in the middle of cutting a tree right next to a home like that and,
Mhm.
you have to kind of finish. And if he drops it in the driveway, well, I've got to have it out of the way to get the car out, right?
Yeah.
My detail.
Yeah.
You might run out of yarn and have to go get more. So you got to be
Oh,
able to get
goodness.
drive.
Right. I don't think there's any chance of that, but
You might not have. You might not have the right color you need.
that's right. The
Oh.
color, yep. I'm definitely going to need some more of that sage green to make. I think those little bibs are something that's going to be on the list. The bubble bibs.
Yeah.
Aren't they cute?
Yes.
That is so cute.
And I
Thanks for
think
finding
that would be very usable too.
Mm-hmm.
I would put that on a baby. Jean, how did you figure out how long to make your larch peds? Did you compare them to other socks or?
I just try them on and I just kind of, at the end of the way my feet are made, like if I knit it to the tip of my little toe, that's usually when I can start decreasing.
Oh yeah, tip of
And
your
then
little
I
toe.
keep trying them on and the first pair that I made, I didn't guess right. And so, you know how the pattern tells you to do every other row until so many stitches are left. I kept decreasing till there was only like 8 stitches left. And then I didn't do the Kitchener stitch. I just did like you do at the top of a hat.
Oh
Hold them
yeah.
in a circle. So
Yep. So when you try them on, do you run a string through there? What do you run through?
I just leave them on my circulars and just put them on the cord. Let both sides be on the cord.
Oh, you have a magic loop cord.
Yeah, I've got like this
Oh, I'm
magic
doing
loop.
9-inch. So, yeah,
Are you on
maybe I could
Circs?
just run it through a long cord.
Yeah, you can just, I've tried these on already once today.
What
I really like that.
did you say the name of that color was?
Kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope. And that was,
That Adelaide
Adelaide.
Fiber.
I like that.
I should look her, today's the
I'll
last
find
day
her.
of the trunk show at Chicks with Sticks. I don't know if she's got any left or not down there.
I'm not driving anywhere, but
I think she could ship to you, but I'm not 100%.
I'm sure she could. I just really like that color.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first, I mean, and it's always interesting to me how different it looks wound up versus, on the hank and then knitted versus,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just fun.
Yep.
It is fun.
Good color for summer socks.
Yes. Yeah, I'll just run these on a magic loop. That will work. Because I was thinking those try-on tube things are too big for the needles.
Well, I officially have 2 inches of ribbing.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Technically, I have 3.5 to go, but I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole 3.5. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep going until I get till I get to the end of this, and then I may switch to the sleeve and
Give yourself a break.
yeah, see where I'm at.
Okay, so
Let's see, you
Mary, I
think-
looked up Adelaide Fiber Company.
Did you look it up just on Google or something?
I just Googled it and she's got a link. She's in Charlotte,
Okay.
but you can visit her on, I don't know. She says, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I think I'm on Etsy. Yep, I'm on Etsy. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and share it with you.
Oh, yep, I see it.
Are you on Etsy?
Yeah, I just did that.
Okay, so do you see, I don't need to do that then. I don't need to do the
No.
screenshot. So she says that she's taken a break, but you can look her up on Instagram or Facebook, it looks like.
Okay.
So,
She's probably busy doing trunk shows.
no, when she
Probably.
says when she says she's in Charlotte, I wonder if Yarn Garden sells her stuff.
I imagine.
Yeah, she had a trunk show. She's had trunk shows there at Yarn Garden. I do know that.
She had one in Bay City once too, because I remember doing that.
What's in Bay City? What yarn shop?
She was at, it's a quilt and yarn spot. Well, it's not Piece of You. I can't remember. I don't know if it'll come up here.
That's okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I can see the front of the shop. Dragonfly.
Oh,
Dragonfly. Yep, Dragonfly, that was it. She carries her Dragonfly Quilt and Yarn Studio. She does carry Adelaide stuff. But I don't know how much, right?
Yeah.
I know I bought one skein of something, but I don't think it was the one that you have, Jean. I'll have to find it because I bought it earlier this year at the last middle of the mitten crawl or something. No, it's not that. So you said you could find her on not Etsy, but Instagram.
She says Instagram, and she's got it as Adelaide _ fiber and _ company.
Okay. And Instagram. Adelaide, oop. Adelaide _ fiber, you said? _ company. See what comes up here.
Yeah, she spelled out company.
Oh, okay. Underscore. Hmm. I still didn't do it right. Adelaide _ fiber _ company.
Yes.
Well,
Hate when that happens.
right? I should be able to find her. Well, I can find her, I'm sure.
Oh, I just found Chicks with Sticks on Instagram. She's open from 10 to 4.
Chicks with Sticks. Where's she at?
Um, in Kalamazoo, Portage, Michigan, right off of I-94 on Portage Street.
Okay.
She had a lot of tweed yarns, of really pretty tweed colors that she did this time. And if you look at Chicks with, on Instagram, it's Chicks with Sticks, KZOO.
Okay, I found her on just her website. I found her website here.
Okay. She put a lot of pictures of the trunk show up on her Instagram account.
Okay, let me try there. There's a lot of places, you know?
Yes, there are.
Zoo, okay. Well. Oh, what happened here? Okay, where did it go? No, come on now. Here we go. The second picture there. I wonder if that's what you have.
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, Chicks with Sticks Kazoo.
Okay.
Cherokee.
It's the Tweety stuff. Okay.
The first picture is Tweety. And the second picture is,
That looks like fingering weight, doesn't it?
yeah,
I don't see my exact color, but those are some pretty colors.
yeah, they are.
Jean may have to go back today.
Uh-oh. How close are you to that?
About 10 minutes.
Oh, really close.
Yeah, I'm spoiled. Yeah, there's 394. This is the high twist fingering weight. Mary
Okay.
Walker high twist fingering weight, 394 yards. It's 15% nylon.
Okay. Yeah, I think that I might have one of those 3 colors that are in the picture possibly.
That would be great.
I know I bought one skein and I'm pretty sure it was a fingering weight. I think I have the one furthest to the right, perhaps.
Well, you have good taste.
It's beautiful,
Oh, I
isn't it?
see. Yeah, I think that's my color. From 2 days ago, she took a picture
And 2
on the
days
first
ago.
of 3 slides. I think that's mine on the upper left.
I'm looking from 3 days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days, which day is this? Oh, that's in April.
She's got
Oh.
3.
That's from 2 hours ago.
Yep, it's the next
Oh.
one on my
Oh,
feed.
yes, I see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
there it is.
that's what it looks like in the skein, huh?
Yep,
So what I'm gonna do is snap a picture and circle that. Cause I love it. And I wrote down the name. Save. Beautiful. Okay. Cause I have been to the one in Bay City, which is way closer for me than Kalamazoo.
there you go.
That I think she comes frequently to the one in Bay City. So I will, next time she's up there at the Dragonfly, I will see if she has that particular one. That's so
Perfect.
beautiful. It's knitting up so lovely.
Maybe if
It-
you know she's coming to that one, you could ask her to
Bring
message
one.
her and have her bring
Yeah.
one for you.
Yeah. Cool. I sure love the internet.
Can get into a lot of trouble in a big hurry.
Oh, that's true. But it is so fun.
Well, just think the internet is allowing the 4 of us to enable each other right now.
Exactly.
I know it. It's also increasing our joy.
Yes.
So I love that.
Yeah. And
I
peace
feel
of
like I'm visiting with my friends on Saturday morning in the
yeah,
comfort of my chair, my favorite chair.
Exactly.
it's good for the heart and soul. I can
Yep.
attest to that.
Yeah.
And peace of mind and
Spending our kids' inheritance.
Right.
Oh, what?
I always get off and I just think that did my heart good.
Yeah.
You know? Think, boy, did I need that. You know?
Yep. When is Charlene? I know she's coming home in August. Is it like,
The 8th, I think.
okay,
Okay, about a week.
okay.
Yeah.
Seems like she's been gone forever.
Two-
Yeah.
2 months?
Oh, it looks like she's having a lot of fun meeting up with knitting friends over there too. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous she got to see Nicola and spend so much time with her. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what a tour guide for Nicola to take her to these places, you know, that Nicola has firsthand knowledge with.
Yep.
And
How fun.
to be able to read the signs, you know, the
Yeah.
German to her and just narrate first person her experiences with things and just to
Good
meet her.
restaurant, good restaurant recommendations, all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sasha is just such a cool guy. I met him when he came to Howell.
Oh, how fun.
And just so cool to kind of still be connected with him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she got to go to his, got to go hang out with him for a couple days.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
how
very
fun.
cool. Very, very cool. And are we thinking we're around for next weekend?
I should
think I am.
be.
I'm not.
Who's not, Diane's, you
Diane.
have to work, right?
Diane
I
gotta work,
do.
she said.
Okay,
It is that time. Holy cow.
Yeah,
yeah, I was just looking, and it doesn't shut us off automatically at noon, we just have to decide we're done, right?
yep, whenever the
I
last
think you're right.
person
Okay,
logs off, it shuts off.
very sweet.
Yeah. I've gotten more done in these 2 hours than I think I've done in a couple weeks.
Well, that's cool. Nice to feel like progress is made.
Yep. Keep looking at this ball getting smaller and smaller. The band's not getting bigger. I think I will go to a sleeve once I get to towards the end of this and just, I'm gonna keep the band on the needles and go to do a sleeve and see how that goes.
Nice, and you think you're gonna be able to finish the band with the ball of yarn you're working on?
I don't know. I'm gonna see how far I get.
Okay,
See how far I get and then do a sleeve and I'll just keep weighing. I'll kind of weigh before the sleeve and after one sleeve and see where I'm at and divide and go from there.
yep.
Cause
Cause you
I,
probably could use less rows of ribbing if you want to.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll figure it out and and then I'll probably end up with a lot left over, but here I am stressing and,
Well, then you can make something else.
yep. But,
And then you can play the game again.
yeah, I can make a gnome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A gnome, every
Oh,
gnome needs a
shoot.
little sparkle in it, so. Nope, I will, but I think I feel accomplished too if I get a sleeve done.
Yeah, no kidding.
Get some striping done on the sleeve.
Well, I'm gonna log off for today and get some lunch.
I'm getting hungry too.
Got grandpuppy duty.
Oh, boy, I got puppy duty.
Yep, always fun.
Yep, my first night home, waking up at 5:15 in the morning to her throwing up. I'm like, oh, boy.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll see y'all next week. Don't work too hard, Diane.
Yep.
Try not to.
Miss you, Diane. Talk to you guys this week, hopefully, with sleeve
Okay.
progress.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right.
Bye,
ya.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.